What's happening? What it is? What it is? It's your number one Hooli Northside 40. We is here live at the Penthouse at Digiwaxx. We got City the Great, DJ City the Great.
MC City the Great.
MC.
The Great.
Big difference.
It was a whole
Mashup
bunch of
ceremony.
panels. It was a panels of DJs. So
Definitely.
I got a little you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
MC City the
That's
Great.
That's a whole different situation.
Pardon me. The MC, I like that. I
had to throw that in there, you know what I mean?
You got to let niggas know where you come
just so
from.
y'all know who I am. I'm the Bar Lord, City the Great. I'm the protege of the legendary Special Ed and Cool Rock Ski. You know what I'm saying? I'm from East New York, Brooklyn. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you was outside when it was really like that time to be outside when rap was happening.
Yeah, like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like those are my mentors, so they were outside, but I was definitely outside like during the era when we was outside like battling and ciphering and all of that, you know what I mean? Before the digital era.
When it was final.
Well, we have CDs during my time, but you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that, you know, you got to let time go by in order for things to be what it is, right?
Yeah.
So at that time, me being the age that I am, I would look at it and would act. So I would wonder if you was under any type of pressure growing up around those type of dudes, because they hold a different type of caliber to a lot of people in this world. So was it like any type of like, not like a chip on your shoulder, but like I said, like some type of pressure like around you at any time?
Nah, it was like gladiator school, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like a kid at the time anyway, so it was like, you know, you got that fearless heart. So I just stayed sharpening my craft, you know what I mean? Seeing who was the nicest in whatever neighborhood and coming to see him.
What I'm trying to like really paint a picture, because we went to Fredro Starr's, what was
The
it?
Tunnel.
The Tunnel.
Yeah,
his premiere for the Tunnel.
Yeah.
And he took us back in time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, it really felt like I was there. So I want to know, like what was some of the craziest like rap moments that you had, or just like anything relevant like around to that time?
The Tunnel time? Like around
No, just your time. Your time.
In my time.
You was around the Tunnel too?
I was too young to get in the tunnel, but I got in the tunnel.
We got to get your perspective on that. All right, so separate the tunnel, like just like your experience in general. Like what was like one of the craziest moments for you?
I think the craziest moment was actually when I linked up with Special Ed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like his first cousin was my homeboy, and he always said like Ed was his cousin. And he's like, yo, you should work with. I was like, man, you don't know no Special Ed. You know what I'm saying? And then he went, when I did a bid, he did a bid. We came home and he was with Ed and he let him hear my music. And then he gave me his number, and that's when I knew it was real. You know what I'm saying? So I never in my life expected to be, you know, in the presence of a legend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was like my craziest moment.
So, of course, around that time, this is when Special Ed had his name.
I mean,
I got it made Special Ed?
I got it made Special Ed.
Oh, at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And still, like, no pressure on your shoulders and none of that. Like, this is just something you do every day.
This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm always prepared. You know what I mean? So the motto is like, you know, stay prepared so you don't got to get prepared.
Right.
So
stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah. And being a student, you know what I mean? Being a student of it. You know what I mean?
Some of the like MCs that you really, I wouldn't say model yourself after, but you were like, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. I see how he moves his flow.
Yeah.
How did you develop that for yourself? And is it hard?
Yeah, so like I started rapping I started writing at the age of 9 years old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like my older cousin put me on to like the Ice Cubes and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I figured I could do that too. But then it was like when you had like people like Nas, you know what I'm saying, which was like a heavy influence on me.
Yeah.
So it's like I would study a lot of their pens and a lot of their techniques.
Yeah.
And then as I grew and just kept doing it, you know, I formulated into myself. I create my own identity.
Yeah, because Ice Cube's like a dope storyteller.
Yeah.
You get to go in that storytelling, like where people can visualize what you're saying.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So, all right, because I don't want them to come over here and start wrapping things up.
Yeah.
I want to get back into that tunnel thing. How did you hear about the tunnel? Like, I know it was like a big thing, but how did yourself come across something like the tunnel?
from the songs, like hearing it in music. You know what I'm saying? Seeing DMX video and he in the tunnel. You know what I mean? And plus a lot of older cats was talking about it. So it's like, yo, back then you could get in there like $20, pass it to the bouncer, get in. You know what I mean? So that's how I got to experience it. You know what I mean? It wasn't a regular, you know what I mean? I wasn't there regularly, but it was wild. It was wild because that was like my first time seeing like co-ed bathrooms and all stuff. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Had that back then.
They in the tunnel you did.
They had a bunch of shit going on. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. You know
so
what I mean?
so when you came inside the tunnel, who was there at that time that you remember?
I seen Eve there. You know what I mean? I seen Eve in person. I seen Jada and them there. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah. You know, they was older, so but I got to see him. You know what I'm saying? In person.
Yeah. And look, he did exactly what I said he was going to do. They wrapping us up. Yo, I really wish we could keep this interview going. Shit, we could do this another time. Whenever you got time, definitely come up, tap in with us, because I would love to get like a full, brief detail of you and your upbringing and everything around it. Because I wasn't born around that time, but I always loved studying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to get your perspective, to live through it, it's like vicariously. Like, you know what I mean? So
definitely.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Northside 40, MC City the Great, Info in the building. We had Digiwaxx. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Keep it locked in.
Keep it locked in.